everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing a bit of a red burgundy maroon colour eye. That description though. I've already done my eyebrows and that's the Anastasia Beverley Hill Dip Brow Pomade in Ebony. Also I've chucked on my NYX Tea Tree Balance before I primed with my Stila One Step Correct. So that is all done, my base is down and I'm pretty much going to go ahead and go straight into my foundation. So I bought a new foundation over the week from Sephora and it is the Kat Von D Lock-It Foundation and I got this colour in medium 57. So I'll show you, it's a little bit dark for my skin at the moment, so it is a bit dark. It's probably more my, like one of my in-between winter to summer colours, or summer to winter. But I think I'm going to use it anyway and just sort of YOLO it. So I'm just going to put a little bit on my palm. I'm going to use 2 pumps. I've heard this stuff is really full coverage. I've never used Kat Von D's foundation before, but I've heard really good things. And my beauty blender. I can see that this is already really orange. Over my eyelid. That colour difference. Hopefully I don't get this on my top, I'll die. I'm just trying to blend it really well down my neck for obvious reasons because it's definitely not my colour right now. Going in with my Essence Concealer underneath my eyes. This is going to look really bright now because of this foundation. Okay, so, do I have a story for you? I ordered a necklace off Sunswept. So, I ordered that and I got it sent to work on Thursday. And usually Sunswept are really quick if they've already got whatever you've ordered in stock. So I was like, cool, I'll have it by the weekend. I went to go and have a look to see if it was there because I didn't get an email from like our courier service at work saying we've got a package for you. I was like, that's really weird, it should be here by now. So I checked on the tracking on the email that they sent me and it was like, this has been delivered at 6 AM. By this point it was like 11:30 AM and it was signed for, and I was like, okay, that's weird. So I went down to our courier ladies. I was like, hey, like, is my package here? And they're like, we've had nothing for you. I was like, are you sure it says it's been delivered here and it's been signed? And then, anyway, so I was like, okay, that's weird. And she was like, forward me the tracking number and stuff and I'll try and figure it out. And I was like, cool, okay. So I did. And she was like, we've called the courier and they've actually dropped it off at a different address. And I was like, okay. That's weird, can you get it back for me? So they went to go back and get it like half an hour later or however long, and as he was carrying it from the place that he dropped it off at back to the courier van, apparently a big gust of wind lifted up my package and blew it down the street. What? 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 So apparently my parcel literally got lifted up and flown down the street. Got my concealer on, got my foundation on. I'm going to go in with my very new Laura, not sure if you can see that, my Laura Mercier translucent powder. But this fucking top part, oh my god, I'm such an idiot. I was trying to rip it off. That belongs in there. Does it though? Anyway, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go ahead and just take this powder brush, this big powder brush that I have here, and I'm going to dip it into the powder and just go over it really lightly and set my foundation. And then I'm going to go in with my damp beauty blender and bake the shit out of it. This is super confusing. I've got a dog here in it. And now I'm going to take my damp beauty blender and go into the powder just like that. And lightly dab it all over under my eyes where I concealed. I would usually use more, but I can't get this thing off. This isn't really working. P.S. This shit gets everywhere. So I'm just going to leave that on while we go ahead and go for the eyes. This looks scary. First of all, I'm going to go ahead and take my concealer and just sort of prime the area a bit. So I just got a phone call before, and you know how I was telling you guys literally a second ago how I had that package that flew away that I really wanted. I'm just going to use this brush and go in. Just thought I'd chit chat to you. Anyway, so I just got a call from a lady who works at a company next door. She was like, "Hi, am I speaking with Jemima?" And I was like, "You sure are, it's your lucky day." And she was like, "Oh look, we've just we found a package outside just in the car park. So it's from Once-It, is this yours?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's mine. Can you hold it for me? I'll come grab it on Monday, thanks." She's like, "Yep, well, yep, I'll do that, you crazy bitch." I was like, "Yay!" So I have it, I found it, they found it, I'm gonna get it on Monday. Hallelujah. This colour here is from my Morphe 35T palette. So this is also going to capture any fallout that you're going to get. I'm now going to go ahead and go in with the angled eyeshadow brush and use I have a very matte pigmented white in my Morphe palette. I'm just going to put that in the middle here. And you know what I would really like right now? A glass of wine. What time is it? Okay, it's 10:54 AM. I'm not sure if that's entirely okay right now. Okay, so that is done. I've just quickly put, this looks crazy right now. I know it looks fucking weird. So that was from my Morphe palettes, those ones there. I'm now going to go in with Geek. This is Burlesque. And I'm going to take a bit more of a harsher brush, which is the round top blender brush. So it's just a bit more firm. I'm going to go back in with my first really fluffy one and sort of buff that. It's my dog. And the firm blender brush. I'm just going to wipe off any of that excess colour that I had. And then I'm going to go in with, this is new, I got a Colourpop. This is called Drift, one of their Super Shock ones. Okay, so that part there is done, so I'm pretty much just going to leave it like that. Obviously, got to do the middle here. I'm not quite sure where I want to start with that yet. I think I'm going to go in with just this really light lavender sort of shade. This really light shade from my Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. And just put that in there. So I'm going to go ahead with my Australis Metallix. This is in the colour Guns and Rose Petals. And I'm just going to put that in the middle. To do that, I'm going to use that same e.l.f. brush that I just used to apply that really light lavendery shade. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to brush this bake off. Just really lightly. I really like that powder. Okay, so I kind of want to drag that burgundy just underneath here as well, just for a bit more of a smoky effect. So I'm going to take my pencil brush and I'm going to go in with Life. I think I'll just go ahead and take this Colourpop colour and just drag it all the way under here. And then I'm going to go in with that Makeup Geek Burlesque colour again, just because it's a bit darker, and just run a bit over that as well. And before I do like lashes and everything, I'm going to do the old favourite, and I'm going to contour, get this bitch cut. Okay, so I'm just going to use my Morphe palette, and I'm going to go in really gently just with a XO Beauty brush, and just lightly go down. Okay, so obviously I'm all light underneath there. I am going to do a bit of bronzing with my Natio Sunswept bronzer. So I bought a new blush this week, and I heard so much about this, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. And so I got the NARS blush in the famous colour Orgasm. It's really pretty. It's really pink and it's got like little tiny flecks of gold glitter through it. It's gorgeous. So I'm just going to take a little bit. This is a really nice colour. I like this. Use my Benefit They Are Real mascara and then put on some heavy lashes. So... okay, so that is done and they are on. So let me show you these really expensive lashes, guys. I'm real excited. So here they are. Definitely not falling down. No. So pretty though. I really love these. So I'm going to put them on. They do need to be cut. Best friends when applying lashes. And then rearrange them with my tweezers. There we go. So that's one on. So yeah, I really like these. Literally they were $3 for how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's an odd number. So $3 for a 6-pack on AliExpress. Okay, there we go. So eyelashes are on. Now go ahead and take my Benefit They're Real mascara and go underneath and do my bottom lashes. Mascara is all on. I just don't know what highlighter to use today. I do have a new one and it's the Marc Jacobs Glow Stick. So I could use that. Slash, I'm going to use that. So it comes in like what almost looks like a deodorant stick. But you pretty much just glide it on and then sort of, you can blend it in with a beauty blender or just a brush or whatever you want. So I'm going to do that. Hopefully I didn't just fuck up my whole makeup. Oh, I almost just knocked off like 2 eyeshadow palettes. That would have been fucking nightmare. Where's my beauty blender? Guys, here it is. Alright, so I'm actually gonna use a contour brush to blend this out because I think I'm gonna need something a bit more firm. It's alright, it's definitely a glow and it feels really soft, but I'm not quite sure how to blend it in, so I'm a little confused. So I think instead of that I'm going to go in with one of my favourites, and that's the Blac Cosmetics Golden Glow. I really love this brand. They are New Zealand made as well. I'm going to use my Morphe G23 brush, my shimmer fan brush. Chuck it in there. And then just a little bit on my Cupid's bow. And I'm actually going to take a little bit on an angled brush and I'm just going to highlight my brow bone with that. Now I'm not kind of sure what lipstick I want to go with this. I do have heaps though. I just bought a whole heap. And I'm not quite sure if I want to do like a nude or like a mauve. I think I'm going to go with more of a mauve today. So this one is by Colourpop and it is called R&B. Wow. This is actually not a mauve. I'd say this is definitely more of a grape kind of colour. That is definitely more of a grape sort of purple colour. I really like it. And last but not least, I'm going to take my e.l.f. setting spray and I'm going to shake that and I'm going to hold my breath because this shit fucking stinks, but it works. Every time. Never prepared. So this is the finished look. I really like how the eyes turned out. I love that pop in the middle. I love the colour. And my $3 lashes. So thank you guys so much for watching today and tuning in. If you would like this, please give it a thumbs up because it really helps me. Also subscribe to my channel as well, and I will leave all my social media down the bottom, my Instagram and Snapchat. And yeah, thank you so much again for watching. Boom!